Welcome to Crocodile Joel's Wild World. Thank you for buying the new Reptarium. I've worked with reptiles all my life. I've made it fun and exciting for you and your pet. So first of all, let's check your kit. See what you've got. You've got a backdrop. This is the lid, the sliding lid. Okay. Substrate. Right, now we've got everything out the box. This is the most important part, is to check what's in the box, okay? Now, this is how I like to do it. You must make sure that you've got 18 connectors, okay? 6 straight pieces, okay? And then there's 28 curved tubing. There's the sticky pads, there's a locking device, there's the thermometer, there's the water bowl, there's the hide, there's the heat mat, microclimate thermostat, and there's the substrate. So let's start putting your Reptarium together. We'll start first with the backdrop. I put 2 bits of sellotape on just to stick it on. You might want to get your mum and dad to help you with this. Backdrops are really important for a snake because in the wild they'll be hunted from above. So I've put the backdrop on to make them feel secure.
Hey Joe, what if you don't have a backdrop?
If you didn't have a backdrop, it can actually lead to stress problems and behavioural problems as well.
Yeah, he's right!
Okay, next we'll have the thermometer. And this wants to go pretty much about there. Next is your heat mat. So simple, all this. I've designed this Reptarium. The heat mat won't burn your snake. It's got a shelf, which your heat mat just slides underneath. It's at the correct distance, so simple. If you notice, you've got a groove. You've got a tiny groove. There's your groove. This probe just goes into there, okay? Put it directly on top of the heat mat. Use a little bit of sticky tape so as the thermostat probe will always read the right temperature. Okay, I find it just goes nicely on there, like that. These 2 components work really well together. The thermostat is to make sure that the heat mat never overheats and burns your reptile. Right, let's get onto the tubing. So, we're on with the fun. This is the best bit. This is the straight tubing. It just clips together. Them 2 little things, they go together. Watch this. Yeah, they go together. You get a connector. Push it on. Just push it on nice and tight. Same the other side. Okay? You might need an adult to help you with this. Okay, let's do the curved tubing. Put the grooves in together. Once you hear the clicking, it's really secure. So crack on with the rest. So here we have the tubing. This is one of the straight ones. Obviously one of the bends. Okay, so it just connects on like that. Just push it on tightly. Now if you notice, this one's got 2 more connectors on the inside. The connectors go on the inside. Okay, that just pushes on. Really easy. There's another 2 here. They don't have the connectors on either end. They just fit in. Like that. There you go. This connector, this tube, this has 2 connectors on either end. That just fits on. So, now you can do the other side. It makes it really fun for the snakes. Okay, that's the last one on. The most exciting part about this Reptarium is the tubing. Snakes have hunted in burrows and in logs for millions and millions of years. I've actually done this process and gave the animals exercise something to think about, and it's also excitement for you as well. Okay, so let's move on to the substrate. This is an important part because it soaks up all the wee and poo. Yeah. All you do, just tip it in. Just tip it in. Wants to be about 1 centimetre. This is a 5 litre bag. Make sure it all comes out. All right, and then spread it around. Okay, next one is your hide. It's really important for your snake to have a hide because it makes it feel safe. In the wild, the snake could go into a rock or into a log for its own protection. Water bowl. Your snake needs to drink water, and sometimes it will go in it as well.
Do you mind? I'm having a bath.
It's really important though that you change your water every day. You've got to change it every day because it helps with thermal regulating. That just means get warm and get cold. Who would like to drink warm water? Not me, and nor would your snake. So folks, use cold water, use it every day. So let's move on to the lid. Let's move on to the lid and the locking device. Okay, that's it. The lid just slots in, nice and easy, which won't injure your snake. That's why I designed my Reptarium, so as your snakes won't get injured or escape. Before you put your snake in, you need to check your thermometer. Make sure it's reading 75 to 80 degrees. Now, to stop it from getting any warmer, you need to set your microclimate thermostat. You might want to get an adult to help you with this because you need to use a screwdriver. You set it to 80 degrees. Okay, once doing that, just fit securely back on with the little pads provided. Okay, so now you've got your snake. Now's to introduce him to his new home. I'm using one of my corn snakes, but you can actually use king snakes, rat snakes, milk snakes, corn snakes, any modern day snake. Put him in and let him explore. Let him explore his new environment.
Ooh, I do like it in here.
That's in there. Make sure the lock goes on.
Oh, I do like these tubes. Oh, thank you, Joe. This is marvellous.
For further tips, go on to crocodilejoes.com.